It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. The Bulls happy to return to Chicago after the road trip.
You know, this is the second game of a home and away. They lost on the road in that first meeting, and now in this next one, they're home looking for some redemption.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here's Holiday. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Craps in the tray.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Oh!
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Holiday surveying the floor. Puts one up from 19. And that one comes up a bit short. LeBron with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Back to Holmgren. Fades away. And it's LeBron James with the three. James has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, there's just no guarding LeBron James when this shot looks this comfortable. That's three more.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Our coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to get him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And the Bulls with possession. They lead by 4. Here's James. Pass to Holmgren. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. Can they get it? And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Screen by Porzingis. Harden outside. With the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It was a finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
And so James will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Screen by Leonard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Next substitution.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Gary Payton the second.
The three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. so here is Chicago. Oh, that was something else.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ayton goes back up. And LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Payton attacking. Good on the bucket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Pass to Ayton. Outside, Jones. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Bulls.
19. The Knicks. 18.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
So it's the Knicks now. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Fires from way outside. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. One-on-one here. Oh!
Yes, sir.
And he double clutches and throws it down.
Coro with a nice decision to share in the ball.
Screened by Porzingis. Payton drives in. Beyond the arc. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Bailey. Scoreless thus far. 5 on the clock. Here's Ware. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Bulls have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
New York trailing. Harden left side. Nance outside. To the right side. New York moving it around. Now McDaniels taking a look at his numbers. He averages about 7 points a game. Harden gets the bucket.
Timely bucket from Harden, just beating the shot clock.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the Beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup.
James Harden.
Harden's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
There's the drive. The rebound by Holiday.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Knicks leading by 4. Carter with the screen. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, we should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second-chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Here's Bailey. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
He's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
Harden outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Harden, a true creator when he has the ball in his hand.
The Knicks took their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
James Harden.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Bailey. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Harden outside. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the Knicks miss again.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here's Jones. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now here's LeBron. Pass to Jones. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that one's good, Ayton.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Here's James, following the score by New York.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. The Knicks with the lead. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Ware. And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here is Holmgren. Bulls moving the ball around. It's good from long range. Ware's got 6.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Outside, Payton. Out left of the wing. Outside, Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by LeBron.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy. .149 left in the third quarter.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. New York trailing. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Holiday. New York, no good that time either.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Markkanen can't get it to go. And here are the Knicks now. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Now here's James. 11 points in the game. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's New York. Pass to Williams. Jackson with it. Right wing. From outside, off the mark. Now Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Holiday with it. 5 points in the game. Here he goes. An easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got it all tied up now for New York.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Substitution on the court.
Markkanen inside the... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. From deep Harden, that's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Bailey misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
A 3 from Porzingis. And again, New York with the triple.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
Here's Bailey. To the middle. It's deflected. And now the Knicks on the break. Outside Holiday. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And now a 7-point New York lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Holmgren the screen. Here's Bailey. And just miss after miss right now. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams will make substitutions. The Knicks leading by 7. A Holiday. Outside Jackson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time. Pass
to McDaniels. Harden outside. Clock at 6. To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Off the inbound pass. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
And here's Harden for 3. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter. Holmgren the screen. Down low. Back to LeBron. Stolen by McDaniels. It's Harden with the drive. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 19 points for James Harden. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. It's tipped. Outside Leonard. Jones for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
All the officials are all over that.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Both good from the line that time.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New York. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And here is Holmgren. Back to Jones. A 3-ball. Second chance shot. And Holmgren finishes inside.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Screen by Porzingis. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Harden. Out to the wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Here's James. Can't tie it up as that one misses. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Harden. It's stolen.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
At the line for Chicago.
And it's tied up with that one.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Now, here is Harden. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Outside, Jones. Pass to Ware to take the lead. Harden grabs the miss. Jackson with the screen. And the jam by Harden.
It's not a handful, it's a bundle of these kind of performances from James Harden. What a night.
James outside. Over to the left wing. Six to shoot. Back to Holmgren. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Jackson down low. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Chicago trailing here. James outside. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. James with it. Kicks it out to Jones to take the lead. Just 3 to shoot. And the Bulls with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's McDaniels. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
From deep, James. Rebounded by Jackson. There's 57 seconds left in overtime. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Harden surveying the D. Outside Jackson. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Always seen this before. Harden able to hit it when it matters most.
Holmgren the screen. Pass to James. Jones, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Holiday.